Tim Albright with AVNation at ISE 2017 in the Control4 booth. My buddy Paul Williams. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great. How are you, Tim?
Doing good.
Good.
Doing good. Good show for you?
It's been a great show. It's been very busy.
Yeah.
And it's a little warm here for Amsterdam.
It is a little warm.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, well, for Amsterdam in
For
February.
Amsterdam in February.
Amsterdam in February.
It was like 0 this morning, which is warm, I guess.
Yes, 0 Celsius, so freezing back at home. You guys have done a couple of things, and as Control4 evolves and you guys mature, you're starting to get more and more and breaking more and more into the European market. It's evidenced by how busy your booth is.
Yes.
It's evidenced by how much stuff you have going on in the booth, and also by how some of the feedback you're getting from your clients and their clients, by extension, and some of the stuff that you're adding to it. One of them is your lighting,
yes.
right? We're sitting next to the lighting system here right now. Last year was a single load. This year is a 2-load
yes.
lighting system. Explain, not to be simplistic, but explain the difference and how that came about.
Yeah, so last year we announced and released our single load European style form factor lighting products. And so up until last year, for the last 11 years, we've been shipping a Decora style product. And that's the typical one you'd see in a United States home, or even a Canadian home. It's got that rectangle look. Throughout Europe and throughout the UK, though, they use a square form factor product. And so last year we released our first products that are wireless products into that market. We had a single load switch, a single load dimmer, and also a keypad that was in the square form factor.
Okay.
Did really well. It's really addressed a lot of the market. But what was missing is what we find in a lot of European homes are dual load devices. So in that single back box with the square form factor, they'll control 2 lights from that one fixture. You don't see that a lot in the United States and Canadian market, but it's something we see a lot of in the international market. So this year at ISE, we're releasing our dual load switch and our dual load dimmer. And so far, response has been really good. Dealers are excited about it.
Well, and from an aesthetic standpoint, you also have different materials, right? One of the ones that you said earlier that you got feedback on was a request for chrome.
It was. So it was one of those things as we started listening to our dealers of what the things that they're missing. It's not one of those things we've heard any at all requests for in the United States, Canadian market, but was a UK specific request, was a chrome faceplate. And so we came out with a chrome faceplate. That's the new faceplate that we've got here now. And that's had huge response, especially from the Brits, but from also from other places. Our Russian contingency has been very excited about that color as well.
All right, very good. Something else that you and I talked at CEDIA this year. Your biggest announcement at CEDIA this year was integration with Amazon Alexa.
Yeah.
And the voice control system and the voice control, honestly, phenomenon that has kind of cascaded since that show. Just this week, Amazon announced that you've got Amazon Alexa. You guys announced you have Amazon Alexa UK integration.
That's correct.
Why the distinction? Why the differentiation?
So what we had to do is, first of all, had to wait for Amazon to be able to get that UK implementation, which they did a while back. Mm-hmm. For us, what we had to do was localize our website. So the integration that we've got with Alexa is a really personal one for the consumer, and it's very personalized. So they go to their customer.control4.com account, and on there, they link that to their Amazon.com account. And what then they can do from there is that with the native Alexa skill that exists from Amazon, they go and they scan their Control4 system. It brings back the lighting, the thermostats, and all the lighting scenes. So we wanted to make sure that was localized for the UK market. That's now done, and we announced that on Tuesday. So as of yesterday, in fact, we had several hundred customers in the first day alone that have their Alexas up and rolling.
See, that's cool. I mean, that has to give you guys not only immediate feedback, but an immediate sense of gratification for the work that you did.
It is, yeah. There was a lot of excitement, there was a lot of pent-up demand because it came first to the United States, and the UK has been waiting, just chomping at the bit to be able to get that functionality there. Now that it's there, people are really excited about it. And it is really, as we talked back at CEDIA, it's one of those things that's really making people understand why I might need home automation in a smart home. I can speak to the system in natural English. It turns things on, it turns things off, it does things for me. And it's really a great way for people to interact with their homes.
One thing, and one thing that's kind of, Control4 is one of a handful of companies, I do mean a handful of companies that has native integration with Alexa. Personal opinion, and I'm going to ask you your opinion on this, I think that native part, and I'm explaining it in a second, it is important. And what I mean by that is there's a lot of systems, there's a lot of IoT devices that you can control through Alexa, but you have to tell it to talk to. So you have to say, Alexa, tell the Nest thermostat to change temperature. With Control4, you can just say, Alexa, change the thermostat.
Yep. Alexa, turn on the the lights.
Yes.
Alexa, adjust the thermostat 5 degrees.
Is that important?
It's huge.
Okay.
Yeah, in our mind, as we started doing the research to understand what consumers' behavior was like, that keyword that a lot of the other solutions require you to put in there actually trips people up, because it's not natural English for me. It's not natural for me to say, Alexa, tell this device to turn on something. It's more natural for me to say, Alexa, turn on lights. Alexa, turn on music. Alexa, turn off whole home and turn everything off. It's much more natural English, and so consumers are a lot easier with that kind of integration.
No, I agree with you. So take me through and forecast, I guess. Where do you guys go with just not just Alexa, but with your automation processes? So
certainly voice control is going to be big throughout 2017. You're seeing the other entrants into that market as well, Google Home. Mm-hmm. So, and that's good. I think that having these other solutions that are out there are going to continue to build that. Cortana on the XP on Windows solution, not XP, that was an old time ago, but on Microsoft. Some really cool things happening there too. So voice control is going to continue to expand, and we'll see it diversify. Right now, Amazon owns that market right now, and rightfully so. They've done a fantastic job. But there's Google Homes coming into the market, and we'll see how that plays with consumers as well. But I foresee that through to 2017 and into 2018, we'll certainly see voice control being one of the things that leads this industry.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, Paul Williams, how do people find you here at ISE?
So at ISE, they come to our booth. We're in Hall 10. We'd love to talk to them, take them through all the new solutions we've got.
All right.
And if they wanted to learn more about Control4, they can just go to control4.com.
All right, control4.com. Paul Williams with Control4. My name is Tim Albright. For more information about us, go to avnation.tv.